Hey everyone. Hey everyone. Welcome to tonight's topic, the fear of missing out. Ciao. It may be the end of us. Oh my goodness. I wasn't even scheduled to come on live tonight, but I had to because there was a word that I just needed to come share with the people. And the people are my people. And what's going on in these streets right now is quite concerning. Listen, we're talking about everything from reparations to Kendrick Lamar to Cowboy Carter and layoffs. Yes, pink slips, right? This is absolutely insane. Listen, this video, if you are wealthy, if you have goo gobs of discretionary income, then this is not the live for you. This live is for those who are trying to make $1 out of 15 cents and then taking those 15 cents and trying to turn them into Cowboy Carter tour tickets or Kendrick Lamar tour tickets. This is for those of us in the community who may be facing job elimination, but still trying somehow, some way to come out floor seats at the Cowboy Carter tour or floor seats at the Kendrick Lamar Scissor show. This is for my people who are sitting up here just so upset because of the reparations conversation, which is back again, right? But the fact that we're not getting reparations and we need this and we need that. But yet you're willing to go in great debt to purchase Kendrick Lamar / Cowboy Carter tickets. Child, I really, I don't even know what to say, y'all. I really don't know what to say. Hey, I'm Rare Twisted Beauty and WM. Good to see you in the building. I just really had this conversation on my heart, and I said I wanted to come in and talk about it. I'm sure it does not address the people who have commented in this room, nor does it address the flawless Gym Nation private community. But I am overwhelmed by the amount of people, of our people, who are acting out of order during these times. And I really want us to get it together because listen, this is not a game, y'all. They are playing in our faces, and many of us are falling for the bait. Many people know that, part of my ministry, right? Part of my ministry is for us to become financially independent. Some people get nervous by the term generational wealth, but let's be more strategic with our funds, and let's not put ourselves in a position, especially in this day and age, where we are going to become so dependent that we will have no choices, right? A lot of our choices will be eliminated. So tonight's conversation is about, us being okay with FOMO, us being okay with missing out on things that we probably don't need. Child, the way people were bashing, sorry, that was my microphone, which is not plugged in, but the way people were bashing Ms. Beyonce and this last album, and how these same people that were doing the bashing are trying to put 2 credit cards together to get 2 seats at a concert is just, to me, heartbreaking. And that's the best way to say it. It's heartbreaking because as someone who understands marketing better than the average, I won't say, than everyone, but better than the average, people know this is tax season time, that we have to be part of the Joneses. We got to keep up with the Joneses, but that we are also in a crisis. DEI is being eviscerated. And say what you want about DEI, meaning that, Black people were definitely are at the bottom of the totem pole when it comes to DEI. They were still part of, or we were still part of the totem pole. Now that totem pole has totally evaporated. And so, not that if we were judged on our pure merits, we would need that totem pole, but we know that is not the case. So that totem pole was a way to kind of ensure equality. Now, without it, now with government, all different government agencies being totally gutted, and many of us found safety in these government jobs, we just need to, come on, y'all, do better. We need to be more strategic and use our money more strategically. And I was going to pull up some slides and all of that, but I'm not even going to do that because this is really just a plea, right? Tonight is a plea for my people who may be considering spending $2,000 on some concert tickets, $2,000 that they don't have on some concert tickets. It's a plea to not do it. It's a plea to understand that this is all part of a bigger plan. We talk in this community a lot about, the plans that they've already laid out for us. The fact that as a whole community, Black people, our net worth is expected to be zero collectively on average. I say Black people, and then the streaming starts messing up. Interesting. It is absolutely heartbreaking, like I said, that we are willing to go into severe debt in a time like this with inflation, with job loss, with DEI being, completely decimated. We should be doing other things with our money. And yes, I've talked about it endlessly throughout the past, oh my gosh, it's been 3 months now, 3+ months. But I literally need us to do better. I'm gonna say hi to the people who have said hi here, and just let me know. I'm curious. Again, if you have the funds, discretionary funds, not that you're gonna rob Peter to pay Paul or take this from this account to move it over to that account, but if you are just sitting on a few grand for some good seats, I'm sure there's, less than that you can purchase. But if you're just sitting on a few grand and it won't bother you at all, then go ahead, get all the tickets to all the concerts that you want. But I know that is not the case for most of us. And there was one short clip that I wanted to play because the way the girl was cursing out those Cowboy Carter specifically ticket prices. The fact that she was cursing so much, I'm not going to play it. But we're talking anywhere from, what is it? I think the average price, well, the nosebleed seats were like $600. Then you keep getting closer and closer to the stage. We're talking, I think the sections were the hold down, the something bucking, and something else. Those were thousands plus thousands, thousands plus thousands plus thousands. So some of the tickets were, $4,000. And people are trying to figure out how to get those just to be closer to Beyonce. And listen, I'm somebody who has been to her fair share of concerts, but there's always, if I have to pay, I'm finding a way to make that money so it's not a net negative out of my account. Rather it's through, investing, knowing these concerts are coming, trying to find a way to have the market pay for that. Rather it's a side job. I'm not even gonna say side hustle, side job that I know I can generate some extra money so I won't miss it. Then I get it. I love a good concert. But if somebody would have told me in my early 20s how much I could be worth now if I would have taken the foolishness, those dollars that I spent foolishly, how much I would be worth now, they wouldn't have had to tell me twice. And so that's why I'm doing this video. So let me just say hi to the peoples. Hey, Rare Twisted Beauty. Hey, WM. Good to see you. Rare Twisted Beauty. No, I'm not. No, I'm trying to get my funds for first class seats out of the country. Listen, experiences like that are the ones that are priceless, right? Those are the ones that you figure it out. You get those thousands of dollars. The price of two tickets that someone showed today can definitely be a plane ride out of here. Listen, JetBlue's having their 25th anniversary sale flights. I think they got flights for $25. A lot of their flights are on sale, but saying all that to say, you can be out of here. You can take a sabbatical in a country where rents are like $500, $400, stay a few months. Like the logic, and everybody doesn't want to do a sabbatical. I get it, but you can be investing that money. You could be making that money go to work for you. You can take that money and start your business and generate, money, additional funds, discretionary funds to give you a safety net. If you don't have a year's worth of savings where you'll be okay, if everything just like all the jobs went away and you still needed to pay rent, which would be difficult. But anyway, to pay rent, buy food and all of that. If you don't have a year worth of savings, then these ticket prices are just ridiculous, unrealistic. It's unrealistic. Like, why would a price of a ticket, one seat, be 3,000 and change? Why? Like that is insane, but they know people are going to pay it, and they know people that don't have it are going to pay it, and that's what they're banking on. But yeah, that ticket would have you in a beautiful place in another country, living life like it's golden. Hey, Moni, good to see you. Hey, Casper, welcome back. What's up, Kevin R? Good to see you. The ABX girl is in the building. Hey, Jackie's Journey, good to see you. Thank you, WM. Thank you for saying that, because, as somebody who, believes in having a good old time. I believe in celebration, sis, like whatever it is. But I also believe in being smart and not falling for the okie doke. We've been hoodwinked and bamboozled for far too long. And it's time for us to not allow us to be victims so easily. And I may pull up that short. I might not play the audio because, like I said, it was so many curses, but maybe I'll just pick up. I don't know if I could show it on Ticketmaster. I'm not sure. But what's up, Christine? Good to see you, moderator. Hey, LJ. Good to see you. Kevin says, definitely not me, not buying tickets. Brand name, nothing. You got 60 B days left. 60 B. What's B? 60 days left, saving everything for this transition. I don't know what B stands for, but you're about to be out of here, right, Kevin? Oh, that's fine. We are sold out. So we are completely sold out. And so no problem. Someone got in before you did, Kevin. So no worries. We are sold out. And thank you, everyone. Listen, I am so committed about this understanding finances, money conversation, and how we are stacking the odds in our favor to be okay, that our Maximize Assets, Grow Abundance course, it's delivering more than I thought it would. It's all the things that I hoped it could be. And when I see things like the prices that are now considered concert ticket prices and the targets that they're going after, right? Listen, with Kendrick Lamar and SZA, that's mostly us. That is mostly us, especially now after Super Bowl, since, the others have been highly offended by the content. That's mostly us. Those tickets, why are those tickets over 1,000 for floor seats? Why? Why? One ticket over $1,000, and we're talking arenas that hold anywhere from 20,000 on up. Like, why? And multi-nights. Multi-nights. So I think Beyonce in New York, New Jersey is 5 nights. Kendrick maybe 2. Like, I don't get it. I truly don't get it. What's up, Shell? Yes, good to see you. Oh, the B was a mistake. You're heading out. Okay, cool, cool, cool. Yeah, so you know, the whole the whole rollout strategy, especially when people are suffering, when you think about what's going on in this country, it's heartbreaking. And that's the word I keep turning back to, is because anyone who's in the, world of marketing or sales, you understand that all of these rollouts were designed and planned and can be pulled back, right? But when you have super wealthy people getting wealthier off of the less fortunate people by going in debt, by literally not even understanding what that's going to look like a year from now for them, not knowing if they're going to get laid off, even if they have a job right now, not knowing what the jobs are going to look like. There's going to be drastic downsizing in this country across private and federal government sectors. And so the time now is to plan. So I'm super cool if you take that money and, like I said, you invest in some type of investment, some tangible investment that will appreciate. If you invest in your business, if you invest in yourself, rather it's taking, a course to get more certifications, which we've been talking about over and over again in this during these past 3 months. If you invest, take whatever that tax return is, because that's what they're banking on. Let's just call a thing, as Auntie Iyanla Van Zant likes to say. Let's just call a thing a thing. They are banking on us taking our federal money that we get in returns and putting that money towards just giving it away. Just give, like we did with the what do you call it? What's the money that they gave out during stimulus? With the stimulus, so many people just blew it. Then the ones that made smart moves, other people started their business. I know people, well, through my research, I don't know them personally, but through my research, who took those, stimmy checks, started their business, content creation. They are 7 figures right now. And we're talking from 2020 to 2024 is when, they became, official 7 figures, some 8 figures from a STEMI check. And so if we can just be smarter with our coin, we can be in such a better place. And I don't know why it was on my heart today. Like I wasn't planning on coming on live today, nor was I doing, we have our flawless meetups usually on Thursday, but I have, other commitments, other work that I need to get done. But I was like, nope, I can't wait to talk about this, because if I could save 2 people from making a mistake that can literally be detrimental to them later this year when they can't pay rent or can't afford these inflationary prices for just basic, food, basic things, then my job will be done. And just to put it in context, and if anybody, I'm just curious to know, well, let me give the anecdote first. So I want to say it was like maybe 20 years ago. Maybe longer than that, actually. No, let's say 20 years ago. I was talking to my accountant. And if you're in sales, most people need an accountant because there's, you just have to, there's certain things that you write off. And anyway, so this was before I was introduced to or before actually our tax accountant, who was in our bonus session last night, was a tax specialist. So I was talking to him and he broke down to me, there were two things that he wanted me to do. And he was a white man. He was I don't know if I could say the word, but his religion is the one that's, the people are known to have a lot of money and pretty much control this country. But one of the coolest dudes. Like, I've learned so much from white men, I'll just say, when it comes to money and finances. There was two things he wanted me to do. One I did, the other one I didn't. And the first thing, he was like, I want you to buy a property in Manhattan. He had places, he said, I don't care if it's a studio apartment. He said, I don't care if it is 400 square feet. Buy a piece, an apartment. He said, you can get it, you probably can get something from $100,000, right? He said, Manhattan is an anomaly. It's a finite piece of land. And at the end of the day, you can't grow more land in Manhattan. You can't cut down more trees, but it's still I forgot what word he used, but it's like the hub of the world, the hub of the financial world, pretty much. He was like, you can rent it out. You don't even have to stay there. Get you something small, inexpensive. This was over 20 years ago. So one of the other people who he was doing taxes for that I knew, another white guy, we went to go look at a couple places, and me and my hoity-toity, which I'm not really hoity-toity, but me and my hoity-toity self was like, this is too small. Who's going to buy anything like this? Child, let me just say this. That apartment was less than 100,000. Let's say it was 78,000, 79,000. It needed a little bit of work. I'll say it needed some work, but not a whole lot of work. And then it was a fee, like a monthly HOA fee. Do you know that apartment, the last time I looked, which was probably 7 years ago, it was pre-Panorama, was like 1.8 million, 1.9 million asking. And that's just one apartment. So I didn't listen to that. But what I did listen to, he was breaking down my spending. He was like, how much do you spend to get your nails done? I told him. He said, how about we do this? And he added it up. So I can't remember the exact numbers, but let's say per year, getting my nails done was $1,000. I'm just going to say 1,000. He was like, let's cut that down 75%. You're going to find a way to only spend $250 for the year to get your nails done. I'm like, say what now? He's like, just do it. Just give it a try. And you're going to invest the rest of that money. When I tell you, I wish I would have heard someone tell me that 20 years prior. Again, we just need to be more strategic in the moves that we make, and investments come in all shapes and sizes. If it's investing in land, if you take that same $2,000, $3,000, $4,000 that you're thinking about buying a ticket for and buy a piece of land someplace, and it has to be strategic where you buy it, like someplace that you've done some market research, know that there's growth in this area, know that maybe this is a place that the neighbors next door may want to buy from you in 5 years or whatever. Whatever your strategic research looks like, or however you strategize to figure out a smart investment, let's do that. When I tell you, so some of the concert tickets are, so the pre-sales, I guess, began 2 days, but then people were waiting online, they were supposed to be working, but they're like, forget that. I'm number 3,000 in line. A lot of this is promotion. Just There's a lot of trickery, a lot of fugazi happening too on the back end that people don't know about. But it builds that. It's just like when you go to a club and there's a huge line outside and people are just sitting, I mean, standing, and you're like, oh, it must be pumping in there. And then you get inside and there's like 100 people because they're slowly letting people in to create excitement on the street for people who are passing by so that they now have to be a part. There's, that FOMO again. There's that FOMO again. And so I'm just trying to see if I can pull up that little short with the prices on it and show you, because it's insane. It's insane. And I'm gonna come back. And the fact that people were hating on this was the one album that people were patooing on. And when I say people, I'm talking about our people. Our people was like, this wasn't it, but we gonna support her. And people were definitely happy when she won an award that she should have won many, many years ago, right? But they were all saying, well, right award, wrong album, pretty much, right? And so I just really want us to, okay, here it is. Hold on. I'm not going to play the audio. I'm gonna try to pull up the video just simply because homegirl, she's just cursing way too much. But you'll be able to see the prices of these tickets. How can I do this volume thing? Hold on. Oh, here we go. We're gonna mute that and then I'm gonna share so you can see. Let's just look at the prices, y'all. And I'll call out the prices because so it's the Buck and Honey. It's the, look at that. Can you see that? Oh man, that was that 800 and change. And I believe that's standing, if I'm not mistaken. Club Hold Down Sweet Honey Pit is, she's gonna pull it up again. $3,385.55, child. Before taxes. So that includes fees, but there may be taxes on top of that. Then there's almost $1,800 tickets or dollar seats in the Honey Pit. She's going to show more. Yep. $580 all the way up here. Before taxes, $1,280, I think it was, $1,790. 800, 717, 717, VIP here, all the way up here, $922. Like, why? Thank you. That's my whole face, homegirl. That is my whole facial expression. And the sad thing is, a lot of these young kids, and when I say young kids, I'm talking younger than me, are going to do whatever it is in their power to make sure that they are in the house, only so they can post it on social media, only because of the fear of missing out. Listen, y'all, our reparations are not in buying tickets at these high prices to make other people wealthy. It's just not. That's not where our reparations are. And I want us to really, I want us to really get that. We can't complain about reparations are owed to us and be so blind to the fact that we can create reparations, right? We could create our own reparations if we act smart. And I might play a little bit of this. I don't even want to play that because I have different views about the whole reparations conversation coming back as these DEI conversations are happening simultaneously. Do I believe that we're owed it 100%? Do I think with the Congress, the Senate, and the Supreme Court being 100% on, in the backs or on the pockets of the person in charge, that we'll see it anytime soon? Absolutely not. And so I think that our energies need to be more wrapped around organizing, becoming a collective unit, being more about that action, being more proactive on what to do with all that is going on, or what should we do. And so I didn't even introduce myself, y'all. Hey everyone, if you're new to the channel, I am Kim, aka Kim with the Gems. On this channel, we talk all things wellness, travel, and finances from a cultural point of view, from a Black woman's perspective, child. We have been on a stay ready so we don't have to get ready movement since November 10th of 2024, where I have been coming on live more than I ever thought I would come on live, but it's been in my heart to do that because there are certain actions that we need to take as people, as a community now. Before, listen, things are wonky now, but we're going to be ready for when they get wonkier. And so I really want us to let me stop sharing. I thought I stopped sharing the screen. So before I get into what I want us to stop sharing, I invite you to become part of the Gym Nation, y'all. Hit that like button, subscribe to the channel. We have a private flawless community, and some of the feedback that I've gotten from people who is not in it, oh, right now, you know, here I am talking about spending money, right? But if you want, and then let me just preface it like this. The reason I have the private community is because we are able to share conversations that are more personal in that community, conversations that I would not feel comfortable with us sharing in this general format, right? So the Flawless Nation, Flawless Gemstone Nation, our private community was created so that we meet once a week to share, to educate each other, to if we see something, we say something, all of that. And yeah, so there's a fee for that. We also have a game night once a month, and so we have one coming up in 2 weeks. But that's the Flawless community. Some people were like, "Oh, I want to, you know, be part of the community. How can I do it?" There should be you could join the regular community on the channel page. I don't even know how this stuff works, but on the channel page, you can join the community. And in that community, we won't be able to have like the personal conversations, but we will have our private conversations at least twice a month, and we will have a game night at least once a month there too. So if you want to join that community, you can go ahead to the channel page, click that. It's going to be different. Like I said, it's not going to be like the Flawless family. We're not going to be able to talk to each other like we do on Zoom, but we will be able to come together with our private links on the YouTube platform and just, you know, kvetch, kvetch through typing, kvetch through, you know, pretty much just this type of format, but it'll be private. It won't be public. So go ahead and join the community if you want to. And again, this is all part of a stay ready movement for me, right? So it may be a time where we need to hop on because somebody heard something and we need to do something and we have to say something. But we can't say it like this, right? And so hopefully if you want to join that community, that's also the Flawless community. It's not the Flawless Gemstone private community, but it's also, it's the Gym Nation community, I should say. It's Gym Nation. So go ahead and join. But yeah, so I really want us to be super strategic, y'all. I believe that there are so many people coming at us with so much different stuff. And if you see the writing on the wall, if you're paying attention and not paying attention just because the news is in your face, for anyone who plays chess, right? Not checkers, they playing chess. So if you play chess, there's a whole strategy behind chess. And you're anticipating, right? Next moves. You are being trying to think of the best way to say, if you play chess, you know, that's what I'll say. So this is what we're playing right now. We're playing chess, and what they're doing, they're playing chess at a very high level. And if you're not keen to the level that they're playing at, then we're going to get got. We're going to get got. So let me see. Jackie says, I'm not spending anything. I'm on a no buy year. And if that's where you need to be to make whatever dreams you need or want to come true, then that's where you live. I've been on a no getting my nails done, but that's health wise too. Like I'm trying to completely get rid of toxins out of my body. And the more you hear, even with vegan nail polish, the more you hear about the toxins that are in our nail polishes and our gels and stuff like that. So I did like May it be 1 year. I'm trying to do 1 year at least before I even consider putting anything on my nails. But yeah, whatever you got to do. So that was not money wise, but it's health wise. So that's why on this channel, we talk wellness, travel, and finances. Like those are 3 of the key areas that we need to stay focused on. Christine says, you got to choose your heart. 2K on concert tickets or 2K investing in your future. Up to you. It's the same 2K. I wish I would buy any concert tickets in 2025 in the US. Listen, now I ain't gonna lie. I'm not going to Cowboy Carter. My time is important too. And quite honestly, I've seen Beyonce so many times, and this Cowboy Carter record didn't move me. But I think she's an amazing talent. I'll just wait for it to come on Netflix or whatever they're going to put it on. But I may go to a concert or two. But the good thing is, like, I know ways to get tickets that I'm not going to come out my pocket for. So whatever your leverage is to, whatever leverage you have, leverage it. Like I'm looking forward to D-Nice is coming back for Club Quarantine 5th year anniversary in March. I'm looking forward to that. So if I'm here, I'm hoping I'm here. Hey, Don C, good to see you. Teddy says that I should be an R in the title, Kim. The fear of missing out may cost us. Oh, got it. Appreciate it. It'll get changed. Thank you so much. Let's do that right now. It wasn't an I, it was an L, though. I didn't understand what you were saying. Can cost us dearly. Oh, I can't do it right now. Sorry, y'all. I'll do it on the back end. It changed. I don't know if you can see it, but it changed on my end. Yes, Christine. Thank you so much for keeping me honest. Please like, subscribe, comment, and share this video. Listen, if you got children, sometimes you just gotta tell them no. I don't even know where that came from. I know who it came from. But if you got children that are on your butt about these crazy tickets, no guilt. Tell them no. But tell them no. See, I'm always one for when you tell, especially loved ones no, you give them a reason and you make it make sense for them. Listen, we're not going to do the tickets this year, and here's why. Listen, eggs used to cost $1.99. Now they are $10.99. Your tuition or your sporting events used to cost this. We are trying to, save for your future, invest, whatever that conversation needs to look like. But sometimes you just got to tell them no and stick with it. Christine says, the only extra thing I'm spending on anymore is your gym membership. Only other thing you're spending money on is bills, foods, gas, and investments. Amen. And gym membership is an investment, right? Especially if you use it. Now, if you're spending on the memberships and you go in January and the gym don't see you again until 2 days before summer, then that's a waste. But if you are using, and I know you use, Christine, definitely, that is an investment. Personal training, whatever. Rare Twisted Beauty says, I'll wait for someone to post the concert. So listen, ding, 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 ding. Because listen, I am so, in some ways, I don't like doing these topics because I never want to seem judgmental. And that's why I try to give antidotes on lessons that I wish I would have known and where I would have been today financially. But I think it's so important. And my goal is not to help everyone. My goal is not to have everyone agree with me. I know there'll be people, whatever. I'm good with that. But if one person is like, child, you know what? I was about to go in debt, $1,000, $500, $2,000. If you're going in debt to make somebody who's already rich richer, child, we just need to sit down and really figure that out. Think about that. But yeah, it'll be on YouTube and other places. The TikTok, well, we don't know. It'll be on the other platforms. Chris and Shelia says, I've been researching some stuff on the CFB and this crisis that they are purposely creating in the US so the palm color rich can get richer. And if you see who's behind the CFPB, we talked about this in one of the, Project 2025 conversations back in November, early December, one of the two, but you're right. And not only because the wealthy can only stay wealthy if there's the poor. You need the working, not even the working poor, but you need the working poor and you need the poor in order for the wealth to continue. And so, yeah, that was it. So if anybody's not familiar with the CFPB, please research it. We're overdue for another like P 2025. Because I get emails from them. And when I tell you, child, let me read some more people and then I'll pull up one of the emails from the, foundation people that I was talking about. And hold on. Her husband, okay, Feaster 27. Listen, I will say this. Is she the only one? Do y'all remember all them awards that Swiftie was getting at one time? That's the industry. That's how things work. That woman has put in work upon work upon work. I have some, I'm not excited by some of the moves right now because I think they know how detrimental it's going to be for our community. So that's my issue. But listen, they robbed Denzel for them, the Grammys. I mean, not the Grammys, the Oscars all those years. He finally got one for a role with Training Day, which was subpar compared to the X movie, like to the child. It's a scam. It's smoke and mirrors. But listen, I don't know if he did or if he didn't, but I ain't mad if he did because she has been putting in work. Hey, Dancy. Oh, I'm really laying it out. Listen, it was on my heart. I saw like how people literally were like, and that was, if you listen to her video, like I said, if she wasn't cursing so much, I would play it, but it was every other word was an F this and F bomb that, and that's just too much. But I was watching like other people and they were seriously like, praying like, I can't get the tickets today. I hope that when my tax return comes, they'll have seats available. Oh, they will have seats available. And if you know how the ticket release works, I'm not going to say it here, but there will be tickets the day of. How about that? Let's just say that. In most places, including New York, there will be tickets the day of. Oh, thank you. Thank you for putting up the Flawless Private Membership Community link, Christine. We are meeting on Saturday at 6 something. Is it 6:30 p.m.? I sent out the email. We meet once a week. Thank you for that will continue in March and April. We do 2 months spurts, kind of, sort of. And then we're in the assessment and evaluation stage right now. If you are in here and received a survey and did not fill it out, please fill it out. It really helps. I really need that information. So yeah, thank you for putting that link. Empress Wandela says, Christine R. Great. I make a game of saving money that is except investing. I bought a ton of stocks. I don't really understand. You bought a ton of stocks, so you are investing, right? And saving, correct? Yes, Shell, yes. Listen, when I say we have to be strategic, right? Strategy can start really small. I always reference books, right? One of the best books that you can read, and I'll add it actually, and I did it before. It's called Who Moved My Cheese? Book is like this big. It's really tiny. And if you haven't read it, it's a great resource on how to understand how much of a maze we are in. And we don't try to figure out how to get out of that maze. And it's a small book about a mouse who's trapped in a maze and then has to anyway. But it's a great book. And chess is a great game to learn strategy. And my father made it a mission. Like I told you, I had two brothers and a father. Everything my brothers learned, except sports, of course, but I learned too. And chess is one of those things. And it could listen, when you're a kid, it could be kind of boring. Like checkers could be a much more fun, right? Pick up sticks, jacks, they could be a whole lot more fun. But chess separates the people who stay ready so they don't have to get ready, and the people who are always trying to get ready. And so hopefully everything I'm making, it's all out of love. It's definitely out of love. And when this light goes off, we're going to stop, because I didn't really want to come on for a long time. I am going to get through everyone's comments. And I just really wanted to come in because it was on my heart, because I know a lot of people are going to make a lot of mistakes. And so if yeah, the hardcover book is only $11, y'all. The Kindle, if you don't have Kindle already, you can get it for free. Audiobook is $11.81. It's over 56% off right now, the hard book. So I'm going to just put the link in the chat for anyone who's into reading and looking for a quick read that can change their life. Oh, Lord. That was a long link, but that's what came up. No. Is that the link? But yeah, Who Moved My Cheese, I think, that's not it. Sorry, y'all. Was that the link? It just looks so long. I'll try it again. But it's Who Moved My Cheese. You can get it from Amazon on sale right now. And I'll read you what it says. It's a timeless, it says, a #1 international bestseller with over 28 million copies in print. A timeless business classic, Who Moved My Cheese, uses a simple parable to reveal profound truths about dealing with change so that you can enjoy less stress and more success in your work and in your life. So it's not just a business book, it translates into your everyday life as well. And so again, a book that I really highly recommend. Hope you have a chance to check it out. And I think it's in my bookstore too. But anyway, Let's get back to the comments. Let me close this out. Sorry. I don't know what that is. I'm going to delete this, y'all, because I don't think that's the link. What that is. But the book's name is Who Moved My Cheese? Okay. I don't know if you're giving away something, Empress. So I'm not going to post that. I read it. The VP of sales told the department to read it. Yeah. As somebody who's in sales, that was a mandatory read for us as well. But so applicable to everyday life. So applicable. Oh, good, good, good. So you can listen to it on audiobook for YouTube too. Thank you, Jackie's Journey. I tell you, audiobooks put me to sleep. I'm bad with audiobooks, but I know a lot of people love them. I still like hard copies. I'm still a take notes in a book type of girl. How to Eat to Live by Elijah was a thin book that changed your life. Read it back in 2026. Yeah. Listen, we need to get back to that, or 2009. Okay. Good night. Good night. Good night. Yeah, I don't know, Feaster. We're not talking about that tonight. That's a whole nother topic for another day. Today, we're talking about making smart money moves and avoiding the fear of missing out. I did actually put together some notes, but yeah, so they want us to be broke, y'all. They want to keep us broke. They want us to make these decisions now. So when later happens, because later will happen, we're stuck. When it comes to reparations, and we sit here and we boo-hoo-hoo how we can't get this and we can't get that, but we're not playing the game at the level where we can get some things, right? We can play their same game in a lot of ways and reap some of the benefits that because they know all of us aren't going to play that game, but we can play that game. And for those of you who are in the Maximize Assets Grow Abundance community, we heard from Hakeem, right? Hakeem has positioned himself in such a way. Child, they can't do nothing with him. He speaks their language. Literally speaks their language. He speaks multiple languages when it comes to business and investing. That is so paramount, because that takes you in rooms that you will never ever get in. He gets in rooms with two communities, and those of you who are in the, I don't want to call it out because I don't want this video to get flagged, but he's learned to play that game. And he's positioned himself in a way that not only is he okay, right? But he's helping his community to be okay. And that's the type of message the only type of message that I want anyone listening this to receive. I want us to be okay, y'all. And we can't sit up here, we gonna be all right. We gonna be all right when we going in debt for years. $1,000 ticket on a credit card that you're paying in 5 years is costing you what? I don't know, $5,000, like maybe more, depending on the interest rate, right? And so please, let's do the things so we can be all right. And let's not get caught up. And again, it's not, listen, B is going to, or Bay, whatever you want to call it, she's going to be all right. For real, for real. K Dot going to be all right. And we just need to follow that lead. And again, this is not for my rich friends, my rich gymnasium people. This is not for those who have great discretionary income. This is exclusively for my friends, my community that may be waiting on their tax return to handle business, right? Or even if you're not waiting to handle business, you're going to take care of business through investing. This is for my friends who get so caught up in, okay, if I'm not there, then I'm gonna have to see it online, and I don't want to see people there. And like, this is for those of us who have a fear of missing out. And that's why I wanted us to come on and talk. And I wanted us to, just have real conversations. And I'm glad to see mostly everyone here is on the same page. Um, handle your business, Christine. I'm not paying attention, so do what you got to do. I'm about to go through the rest of the comments, but if somebody, uh, you got it, handle it, child. You feeling better? Anyone who read her has been getting ready for a long time. Again, reading and action are two separate things. There are a lot of people who read a lot of things and still in the same predicament, right? So, but I guess I get what you're saying. Hey Anita, good to see you. You should have joined the Maximize Assets and Grow Abundance community. I don't do investing advice unless I've done it for how can I say this? I bring fiduciaries on to do it, right? So I bring experts who understand not just this market, but global markets, who understands not just this time we're living in with all of the issues with inflation and yada this and yada that, but have lived through and understand historical patterns. So please, in this day and age, just be leery who you take advice from. So even asking that question gives me a little concern. Make sure you just have a good fiduciary. Yeah, you can wrench. Oh, I'll do it. Never mind. We need to stay on topic. So yeah, we definitely need to play chess, be strategic when it comes to investment and investment strategy. So yeah, we have to do that. Don't take advice from anybody just on the internet. I have communities for that, right? So I don't, because just asking somebody what to invest in an open public forum gives me the ick. It's not something you should do. And whoever gives you advice, you need to make sure they know what they're talking about, and they have been investing for a very, very long time. Not somebody who became a overnight investor, right? Or somebody who took one class and now they're teaching. So yeah, but I definitely believe that we should all be investing, period, exclamation point. And I bring experts in and people who have credentials, right? People who have taken oaths, people who have spent the time invested in themselves to excel and be experts in their craft. Investing can be a very emotional ride, right? And so we need people who um, I definitely will not be going to a concert anytime soon. The prices are ridiculous. Exactly, Antoinette. 100%. Listen. Even if you can't afford it, right? Is that the best use of your money at this time? I know we talk about, it's so funny. You just made me think of this, Antoinette. We were talking about readiness, preparedness or something like that for, if something happens, there's a, blackout, there's whatever. But we need to do that in our day-to-day lives too. We need to have a readiness prepared program for our lives that includes, everything from our savings to our investings to, you know, what we digest, what type of information we digest, the books that we read, the people that we surround ourselves with, the people we may have to eliminate. Like all of that is part of your readiness prepared program. And so yeah, we just need to each one teach one. And again, this is coming from someone who is a concert lover. Like, I love a good concert, and in this day and age, like, that's a good way to get your mind off of things. And if it's you know, listen, I just went to see Lisa Fisher. Lisa Fisher, who is an amazing talent. She sung backup for Luther Vandross for years. So that should tell you the level of talent. So if you're not familiar with her, she has this one song, How Can I Ease the Pain, was like a #1 song for a long time. I forgot what the exact total price of ticket was, but it was under $50. It was under $50, and it was at a beautiful jazz club. Of course, if you wanted to eat or drink, you could do that too. But if I could go to a nice show, and if I'm paying for it, and I could spend under $50 and then maybe a $20, $30 more on some food and a cocktail, that's a beautiful night. I don't need to spend 500, 700, 800,000 dollars, and 500 and something was with before taxes. Yeah, nah. Oh, it's okay, D. I mean, I do, but I don't. I I thought you did. Yeah, you never. I don't think you've ever heard me on a live talk about. But I'm glad to know you don't ask just anybody, because that would not be good. Always check credentials. Um, I'm so busy working on my self sufficiency. I don't have any inclination to spend money on non essentials. Yeah. And I don't discourage non essentials. So I want to be clear with that too. I don't discourage non essentials. So, like potato chips, right, is a non essential. Y'all will hear me reference potato chips often. But just make sure that it's not going to make a dent in your goals, in your saving goals, your financial goals, or anything like that. So, like, Lisa Fisher did not make a dent in my savings and or financial goals. That I was actually celebrating. I forgot what I was celebrating. So I want to say I was celebrating getting the fifth, the number, my goal number for the Maximize Assets Grow Abundance course. Yeah, I think that's what I was doing. I'm almost positive that's what I was celebrating. So yeah, anywho, I was waiting for this light to cut off, y'all. Have the fun ready for it. Okay, BEST. I'm not sure exactly what that means. You bought a popcorn popper. Listen, as long as it did, listen, was it $1,000 popcorn popper? That's what I'm saying. There's going to be some non-essentials that we end up having to succumb to, right? And that's okay. That's okay. I don't have a problem with that, as long as it doesn't take you off track. I guess that's what I'm saying. Good night, Kevin R. Good to see you. Oh, you're welcome. You're welcome. Thanks for stopping by, brother. Appreciate it. Yeah, so I think that's it. So if you haven't liked this video, go ahead before we tap out of here. Hit the like button. If you haven't subscribed to the Kim, aka Kim with the Gems channel, go ahead and do that. If you are interested in joining our community, go to the homepage. I think it says join. You could go ahead, and that's a monthly charge. You can quit anytime, whatever. We're going to start this month with doing twice a month private lives on this platform. And and a game night at least once a month. Well, once a month, let's just say, because we're doing once a month in the private community. Now, I will say the once a month that we do here, it's not going to be as many games as we do in the private community. One game, and maybe two, maybe we'll see. So you could join that community. I'm going to do another anyway. And were there any more instructions? Like, subscribe, comment, join the Flawless family here. Well, the Gym Nation family here on the YouTube channel. And you could join the Flawless private membership. And Christine put in the link. Christine says the bitters are bittering, child. I haven't had them in a week. I just haven't had the energy with all of the stuff, the things that have been going on. I just haven't had your face be squunched up. Anywho, listen, I get it. I totally get it. Shell, yes, as always, Kim, you're such a blessing. Gymnasium, stay ready, y'all. Peace and love, everybody. Yes. Yeah, I'm about to get off of this as well. But again, it was on my heart to come in. Flawless private community members, I will see you Saturday. I believe it was 6:30. Oh, I did say I was going to read something from the Max. Oh, you know what? Let me just see if I could read something real quick, because there was something. Oh goodness, Heritage. HERITAGE. Yeah, child. They are, if you have not signed up, now they stay asking for money. I ain't gonna lie, boy. These people, I'm sure they getting it too. They stay asking for money and selling stuff. Okay. The revolution of common sense has begun. Let me see if I could. I don't know if I could pull this up. Hold on a second. Hold your mule. Hold your mule. I'm trying to pull it up so I'm not sharing any personal sensitive information I may have in my email. But hold on one second. I am going to try to share this because I think it is. Y'all need to see if y'all haven't signed up, and I want y'all to sign up. Okay. Ciao. I'm trying. Y'all can't see my inbox because it looks crazy. Let me see if I can share this. I'm gonna close this out. Present. Share screen. Share screen. Yep. Okay. Let's just read this, y'all. Shall we? Okay. Let me get my face out the way so y'all can see. So this is the agenda. The revolution of common sense has begun, taking names. This man is often running to deliver on his promise to restore the common sense to this country, slashing waste and corruption, attacking discrimination in higher education, and protecting women's sports, among many other steps. Then he breaks down, but you know how they're happy about this. The executive order ending federal DEI programs will hit leftist colleges and universities particularly hard. Child. HBCUs. I'm not going to read this because I just am not in the. Oh, but this is what listen. They are getting ready for the 250th anniversary of the Declaration of Independence, which is next year. I think this played. Anywho. Yeah. So if you're not signed up, like I've been telling y'all to sign up, please sign up, because there's a wealth of information that you get from, and these go out sometimes before the news hits, so you know what's kind of up next. So go ahead and register for these Yeah, 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 yeah. You signed up, they keep asking for it, they keep asking to add. No, listen. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Um, but you don't have to if you do wait, so are you on the newsletter or not? Because I'm on the newsletter, but you think you have to put your actual? That's all Imma say with that. Like, do you have to put your actual? You don't. Or create a, another Gmail account with the, where you get this type of information delivered. So it's not taking up because that's what like I have a junk Gmail account and yeah. But don't let that be the barrier of you getting the information. Please don't, because we need the information. Just like they know how to, enter spaces and find out who our leaders are and find out exactly what the plan is. We need the blueprint is there. We need to do that by any means necessary, in the words of, so yeah. Oh, you get the emails, but you're not on the newsletter, you said. Don't pay for anything. Don't pay for anything, child. I'm not saying pay for anything, but so that newsletter, that the thing that I just read is one of, I think it's one of the newsletters, yeah. But they do send a lot and they do beg a lot. But, I ignore the begging. So, anyway, but thank you everyone for tuning in tonight on this impromptu live. I hope to be back Sunday. I don't say happy, tomorrow's supposed to be some type of pagan holiday that also makes us spend money, right? That a lot of times money that we don't have, when you learn the history of some of these holidays, it all makes sense why I'm not. But I saw this quote one time. People, women tend to get so depressed if they don't have a date or a Valentine or whatever. And I saw this quote. It said, basically, shut up. So what? You don't have a date for Valentine's Day. There's people that don't have mothers on Mother's Day and fathers on Father's Day. The end. The end. And so I'm just gonna leave it there, y'all. Love you too, Christine. Thank you for Oh, and just like that, the light went out. That means it's time to say goodnight. But yeah, I thank you for handling homegirl, homeboy, whatever it was. But I will be back hopefully on Sunday. Not sure yet, but just check the community tab and you'll know when I'm back live. But I definitely want to talk about, what we were talking about with the, project 2020 whatever and the heritage whatever, and then see what has already come to fruition. We're going to do an update and we're going to see what's still to come. So anyway, thank you guys. I will see everyone on the next live. Until then, have a great weekend and try to stay warm because it is freezing where I am. Take care. Bye.